We're all born with the ability to sleep, but sometimes our environment, our lifestyle, our sleep habits, or even thoughts about sleep can get in the way. There's a useful model called the 3Ps model, which helps to explain how persistent sleep problems develop. First of all, there are the predisposing or risk factors that you can't change. Things like being female, getting older, having a family history, or having a more anxious or worrying disposition. Those things on their own aren't enough to cause insomnia. For that, you need a precipitating factor or trigger. This is usually some kind of stress. Work stress, relationships, maybe a global pandemic. That can just push you over the edge so that you're in a state of hyper-arousal, making it much harder to fall asleep. Humans are very adaptable, and usually the thing that causes the stress will pass or will adapt to it so it doesn't bother us anymore. But the things that make sleep problems stick around are the perpetuating factors. These are the unhelpful thoughts and behaviours which are the direct result of not sleeping well. So for example, you might drink more caffeine to keep you awake. You might drink alcohol before bed in the hope of winding down, not realising that it actually messes with your sleep even further. You might start to adopt quite haphazard sleep and wake patterns as you try and doze during the day to catch up on sleep, which further messes with your sleep during the night. Or you might quite simply start to feel very anxious about sleep. And the more anxious you are about not sleeping, the less likely you are to fall asleep. So to tackle all of these things, you have a choice. You can try and address that underlying stress, or you can also work on those sleep habits and thoughts. The number one recommended treatment for insomnia is cognitive behavioural therapy, and that consists of a series of cognitive strategies to deal with those racing mind thoughts and behavioural techniques to just get your sleep patterns back on track.